Saudi Arabian GP. Sergio Perez on pole, Lewis Hamilton in recovery mode for F1's most dangerous race. Check out the provisional grid for today's race with Sergio Perez on pole, Lewis Hamilton 15th and Mick Schumacher absent after high-speed crash. Perez. Callstrack most dangerous in F1. Watch Saudi Arabian GP live on Sky Sports F1 at 6 p.m., with build-up from 4:30 p.m. Sergio Perez lines up on pole ahead of the Ferraris while Lewis Hamilton faces a recovery mission from 15th as drivers prepare to take on what they have. Described as F1's most dangerous race, the Saudi Arabian GP. There is a mixed-up grid and talking points aplenty ahead of today's Grand Prix, which is live on Sky Sports F1 at 6 p.m., with build-up from 4:30 p.m. Recommended. 1/5. Saudi Arabian GP. Mick Schumacher ruled out of Sunday's race after high-speed crash. Read more. Recommended by. Perez will head the field from pole position for the first time in his experienced career, with 214 race starts to his name, today after a superb lap to edge out favorite Charles Leclerc, who had topped all practice sessions. Carlos Sainz starts third ahead of world champion Max Verstappen, with Red Bull and Ferrari set to battle for the top positions again in the second race of F1. Domenicali. No one can judge F1's morality. Did drivers change mind to race? Hamilton. Car undrivable in shock Q1 exit, Merc. Pace unacceptable. Schumacher ruled out of Saudi Arabian GP after high-speed crash. We have been focusing more on the race, admitted Perez, who hailed the lap that beat Bahrain GP winner Leclerc by 0.02 of a second as one of the best in his life. Hopefully that pays us back and we can dominate. Absent from the top two rows from the grid are Mercedes, and while George Russell starts a respectable 6th given the world champion's struggles, teammate Hamilton will line up way down in 15th. Even that is better than it could have been. Hamilton is set to rise a position due to Mick Schumacher's absence following his high-speed crash. I don't what I am going to be able to do. I am a long way back, said Hamilton, who also admitted he was considering changing his Mercedes setup and starting from the pit lane due to his undrivable W13. Saudi Arabian GP, provisional grid. 1. Sergio Perez, Red Bull. 2. Charles Leclerc, Ferrari. 3. Carlos Sainz, Ferrari. 4. Max Verstappen, Red Bull. 5. Esteban Ocon, Alpine. 6. George Russell, Mercedes. 7. Fernando Alonso, Alpine. 8. Valtteri Bottas, Alfa Romeo. 9. Pierre Gasly, AlphaTauri. 10. Kevin Magnussen, Haas. 11. Lando Norris, McLaren. 12. Zhou Guanyu, Alfa Romeo. 13. Lance Stroll, Aston Martin. 14. Daniel Ricciardo, McLaren. 15. Lewis Hamilton, Mercedes. 16. Alex Albon, Williams. 17. Nico Hülkenberg, Aston Martin. 18. Nicholas Latifi, Williams. 19. Yuki Tsunoda, AlphaTauri. 3-place grid penalty. Drivers prepare for F1's most dangerous circuit. This is both the second race of F1 2022 and the second race at the Corniche circuit, which made its debut last November. The track, winding along the Jeddah coast, is the sport's fastest street track, with 27 corners, most of which high-speed, littered with danger as concrete walls dominate a driver's eyeline. There was plenty of drama in last year's race, with 2 red flags and many crashes, while Saturday's qualifying brought more peril with 2 huge crashes for Nicholas Latifi and Schumacher. Schumacher was airlifted to hospital but says he was unharmed. Still, it was a reminder of the danger, and with 19 cars speeding around the track in close proximity in the race, more chaos is expected. I think it's definitely the most dangerous place in the calendar, said Perez. There's no secret about it. If you get it wrong, it can be a huge accident. Hamilton called Schumacher's crash terrifying, while Leclerc added, "It is a very challenging place. It is one of the reasons why I like this track, but I still believe that there are things that we can do to improve some places." The first sector is obviously extremely high speed, and it can be quite, well, very tricky in some places, as we've seen with Mick now, so maybe there are few things that we can change for the. I can't hide also the excitement that I have driving on this track, especially on a qualifying lap. It feels amazing. But yeah, safety comes first, and maybe can do something more there. Sainz, like his teammate, was in two minds. I love the adrenaline rush that our qualifying lap gives you around here, he stated. But at the same time, you know that here if you crash it probably hurts a bit more than in any other place in the calendar because the walls are closer and the speedy's higher. Is it really worth it? Having that huge accident when you can maybe hopefully push the walls a bit more further out and gives us a bit more space to slow down the car if we lose it like Mick lost it today. It's a discussion that we need to have because it's probably a bit on the limit. And it's exciting for Formula 1. It's exciting for us, but it's also on the limit. Live Saudi Arabian GP schedule on Sky Sports F1. Sunday, March 27th, 2:30 p.m. Formula 2 feature race. 4:30 p.m. Grand Prix Sunday, Saudi Arabia. 6 p.m. The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. 8 p.m. Checkered flag, Saudi Arabia. 9:30 p.m. Saudi Arabian GP highlights.